So let's start. Tell me a little bit about what it was like having some of the real guys that you're portraying on set. Maybe we'll start with Corey. What did having Dre around do for your performance and for sort of the overall mood on set?
It's great, man. It's great to have the guys who the story you're telling there can also be really nerve-wracking, I think, in a sense. It's a huge story to tell, and it's Dr. Dre. And so from the beginning, I remember he just told me, I just want you to get the legacy right. Don't worry about trying to mimic me or move like me or sound like me. He was like, you got that. Don't worry about that. Now it's just about getting inside and I'm gonna help you with that. So we would talk and, just go hours and hours, and we would talk, go to dinner and just sit down and just get to know him and just watch. Because he's somebody who sits back and watches, you know what I mean? And then he makes magic happen. So I wanted to watch and make some magic happen too.
Tell me about playing your father and sort of how you came into that role and what kind of responsibility did you feel to do that?
Well, he first presented the role to me before there was a script, and Universal's big name. Gary Gray's a big name, so it was a lot to take on. But after a while, I couldn't let somebody else play him and me not like it or me feel like I could have done better. It's my family's legacy. You better take the ball in your hands. So Gary, he got me my coaches. He worked with me for over 2 years of me having to audition. And, after a screen test, Universal picked the right man for the job.
And Jason, lastly, you're the one who actually didn't have their counterpart on set. Tell me a little bit about the responsibility you felt in portraying Easy and sort of what advice other people gave you and what you wanted to really bring to that performance.
Right, well, it was a huge responsibility, but it was also a huge honor because I'm what people are going to remember about him, and just knowing that in general, you have to use every avenue. You have to do everything possible, but they have so many things in my real life that I can relate to from this also. And, with a mixture of what Gary Gray made possible for me and, with people like Tamika and Ice Cube and the rest of NWA added, Dr. Dre, he was, more than willing to just open up. And everybody wanted it to be right for Easy, not just me, and they helped it more than I could ever even imagine. They did so much for me in the process.
Great. Is that it, or I have one more? That's it? I guess maybe tell me a little bit about what you want people to take away from this movie. What do you hope people learn from this story?
We want people to be inspired by this story. We want people to maybe build up some courage on some issues that they feel that they need to speak up on. This is a movie that speaks to the character of real human beings, real lives, and the power of 5 great minds that think alike can change the world.
Yes. Thanks, guys.